Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Goof Troop. In the last episode, we completed Stage 3, and we got rid of the enemies in the first room of Stage 4. So without further ado, let's go through the caverns. Now you can't open the door to the north by defeating enemies, so you have to do this block puzzle to the left instead. Get rid of both of these barrels, and then kick the second block up, and then left. Kick the first block to the left after that. Go to the fourth block, kick it up. Self-explanatory from there. Kick the third block to the right. You're done here. Random extra life that I can pick up. It's always a good thing. Check for other stuff. Not much else. And now we got this room. Where... Okay, gonna have to reset this room because I did not expect people to attack that guy in the lower right there. Usually he does all the barrel throwing work for me. And apparently they don't want to do it now. I will get rid of these guys though. It'd be nice if I could have gotten rid of all the frogs, but as long as I can get rid of basically all the big threats, that's always a good thing. And more of the same here. Sometimes these guys will do the work for you. Sometimes you may have to go back and forth on the throwing of the barrels, but that's pretty much all you need to do. And now we have these two extra lies behind a wall that we can blow up. First of all, I'm going to kick this star block up. Then go to this green bomb here, up, and then left. Now, you want to kick this bomb here to the right now, after that. Then you kick the green bomb up and then to the right. You'll be able to get it to this spot just before the upper left bomb explodes, and you'll be able to get 2 extra lives, or in my case an extra life, and the full 6 hearts. Gonna use this candle later. Now it's time to hit all these skull switches and light all these torches as quickly as possible before all the torches go out. That was not a good attempt. Let's try this again. That was a better attempt. Get rid of this guy. That'll open up the door to the north, but we want to go to the west, because now that we have this thing, we are able to get this thing in this guy in our line of vision. Now, I could go for the fruits or the extra life, but I'm going to go for the continue instead because I can. Nope, I may have to... Yeah, I may have to lure this guy. Yeah. Come on, get over here. There we go. Be ready for this guy to move, and then juke and jive accordingly. Now we can go back in here, get rid of this guy again for good measure. Once again, you want to be careful and make slow, tiny movements to avoid taking damage by the spikes. And now we can just go ahead and get rid of all these fat guys. Now we have a repeat of this room. And I'm going to have to reset because that happened. And wow, jackpot right there. Can I get another? Yes, I can. Alright, we got rid of all the threats in that room, or all the necessary threats that we need to get rid of. Now, there are 2 paths that you can take. There is a fork at this point in the stage. You can actually do the bomb puzzle here and go north, or you can just go straight right to the east if you want to take an alternate path. I'm going to cover the north route first, and then I'm going to cover the west. So here's the bomb puzzle. I'm going to kick this to the left, kick this down, and then immediately kick this thing left and then up. Minecart madness. Destroy them all. Thankfully, you are invulnerable while you were on the minecart. That's always a good thing, because I want to get rid of all these guys before I continue on, so that way they don't become a hassle to me. Just move all the way to the other minecart, you'll come out, you'll have a little bit of invincibility, and then you'll be here. Now, I actually have a map on my netbook right in front of me. So, gonna see what I have to do here. Okay. Gonna have to do this first. Oh boy. Hold on. Make sure I don't do this right so I don't confuse myself. Okay, that's what I have to do. I have to kick this up here, and then kick this to here. Now, go back to the star block and kick it to the upper left panel. We're done with those two bombs. Kick that one to the left, and kick this star block to the right. You want to kick... Now, you want to be quick here. Kick this to the left. Kick this down here. Kick that to that panel. Kick it to this panel. You're done. Thankfully, if bombs explode, it won't keep you from going to the north. And a repeat of another room, this time the one with all the barrels and the fat guys. Sorry if that felt rather awkward, I just wanted to make sure I did that correctly. And I did not want to reset that at all. Oh, I know what to do here. First you want to get rid of this guy. Now to move to the appropriate map on my netbook. Left. And then up. Kick this here. Kick this here. Get rid of this barrel. Kick this here. And the other two are dead easy. There we go. And another repeat of another room. You just did some of my work for me. Alright. Now, regardless of where you go, you'll... No, this isn't the room yet. I'm thinking another room. Entirely. I was going to pause when I reached that room, and this wasn't the room. Just to make this easier to explain for all involved. Get rid of these enemies. This is the room. Now, regardless of whatever path you take, you will end up in this room in the end. That's the room I wanted to pause on. Now it's time to go over here. Thankfully you can't fall in the lava. And now you can... Oh my gosh, I don't like you. I'll take the hit. Thankfully you can't move into the lava, that's a good thing. Now this room is dark, but once you have explored this room a little bit, you'll know what to do. First of all, let's grab this hook shot because we're gonna need it later. And why am I quickly switching between weapons here? That's not a good sign of anything. Now, kick this to this panel. Go down here and kick this block to the right. And you'll want to kick this here. Now, I want to make sure I'm doing this exactly right. I probably didn't. I don't think I did. Wait, no? I may have to reset here, hold on. Okay, do this here. Do this as normal. Do that. Okay, I was doing it right. Gotta kick this here. Now, you want to take this and kick it to this panel here, because that's the only way you're gonna reach it. This leaves this one. You're done. And now is this room, which I have the most trouble with ever. Oh my gosh, I'm not liking this room at all. I may have to reset here multiple times as well. I may have to reset here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, well, I'll let him do the work for me. Yes! Okay, well, having the enemies do the work for me in that part made it a lot easier. Now all I need to do is wait for these two bombs to blow up, and then I'll be good. Did not want to lose a life here. Now, this is why we grab the hook shot, but when you use it here, can't do anything. There's nothing to hook shot to. Which is why we have this room going on instead. This is easy when you know what to do. You want to kick this bomb to this opening that you need to blast open first. And then you want to kick this block on the right in a circle, kick it to that part of the wall there that you just blew up, kick it to the panel on the right, kick this straight up to the panel on the left. You've done it. Now you can use your hook shots. Man, there's no way to stun your enemies at all. That would have made this one a lot simpler. And by this one, I mean the enemy thing that I had to deal with earlier. Nope. I want to get rid of the sword guys first. I really should be doing that. At least they can't catch your barrels. Also, they can't come down, any of them can't come down from this platform either. So, as long as you're down there, you're safe. Now it's time to take on the boss. And you want to be very careful here because you can accidentally walk off the platforms and kill yourself. Also, when the screen shakes, you want to watch the shadows so you don't get hit by these stalactites. Pick one up, you'll have to throw it at the head of one of these two caterpillars. When that happens, when you are able to successfully land an attack, you'll want to move out of the way as soon as possible so you don't get run over. Stinks that I don't have an extra hit, but what can you do? Oh, hey, I can actually get a hit on that guy. Definitely want to stay in this area, near the door, so that way you don't take a lot of unnecessary damage, and I just missed right there, but there's always one that I can throw at somebody. Always a stalactite that I can toss. And let's see if I can do it right this time. Yes. And there was one right where I was about to walk to. Get out of there. Good. Now, once you do enough damage to one of them, you'll start seeing both of them show up at the same time. Like right here. They'll always be parallel to each other. So they'll either both be going horizontal or they'll both be going vertical. That makes staying at this part of the room ever the more important. And when both of these worms show up, the number of stalactites that drop will go from 4 to 6. Again, you want to be very careful here. Run, run, run. I am really pushing it here. Don't know why. Oh, got a hit on him. I seem to have done more damage to the purple one right now than the green one. Hey, that was 6. For a minute I thought I was counting 5. And miscounting it as 6. And apparently I seem to have better aim if they're both going horizontal. Oh, no, 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 no. That was not good. And I threw earlier than usual. Got the hit there. Now I think the green one has taken more damage. Thankfully, there will always be one stalactite that will land right next to you. You just better be able to move. Just watch the shadows closely of the stalactites that fall. You'll see where they go. And now that we've done even more damage, there will now be 8 stalactites dropping down here. And they'll also start going a lot faster. Thankfully, you don't have to move very far from the stalactites. And since they go faster, I am more likely to miss. So I'm going to have to wait for game. I will now going to have to wait for another horizontal movement pattern. Or I can just luck out and do that. At least I got one of those two guys out of the way. It won't be long with the other one now. And I threw too early. Let's see if another one will show up in a horizontal pattern. There we go. Not what I wanted, but patterns are random and usually they're going to be horrible anyway. 16 minutes, that's not too bad. I'm going to show this part off, the cutscene, and then I'm going to go to the other path. Regardless of what route you take, you'll always get the same cutscene every time. This is a really simple game anyway. And Goofy and Max find the pirate ship and who they think is Pete, but it's really Keelhaul Pete. So they find the real pirate and not the Pete they know that is, well, a used car salesman, as you're going to find out in the next 3 lines. Or 4. I don't know. But yeah, they find the real Keelhaul Pete, and apparently the pirate crew is not going to be very happy when that happens. Or when they happen to find out that this has happened. Once again, I'm choking on my own diction here. And we go to the pirate ship. This isn't the end yet, folks. Because right after I cut, I'm going to go straight to the other path. So, be right back. Welcome back. We are now back in that fork in the road in Stage 4, and this time we're going to go to the right. Thankfully, getting there is really easy. And this part is very self-explanatory. You want to kick all these star blocks into very obvious positions. Thankfully, this doesn't take a lot of brain power. Just watch out for the fireballs, and you should be good. Now we have this room. Here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go into this corner, kick that block to the right, and try to get all of these guys' attention. And that's not really getting me anywhere. I probably waited too long to do that. Or maybe I didn't. Good. Now I got another room where barrels are tossed around by a red guy in the corner. Thankfully, this part should be easy to deal with, I believe. Just watch out for the barrels that this guy throws. Take care of the snakes from the sides. Have this guy toss all of his barrels, and you should be good to go. Now we got this room again. Same as every other time. And we got some rocks that we definitely want to watch out for. Just watch the shadows, just don't be standing under the shadows when these things land. Huh, this is giving me a nightmare here. Okay, we should be good now. And here's another thing that we're going to have to do here. Now to go to the appropriate puzzle that I've got around here. Alright. We're going to have to get rid of all these barrels, of course, but... well, that's to be expected if we want to really get here. Now, is it? Thankfully, this is a very easy puzzle. At least you have enough time with this bomb. Just get everything removed ahead of time. As soon as you kick this thing, you better go. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes, I can. You don't have much time to do that one, though. And here we are. This is the other side of the, I think. Is it the other side? Yes, it is. This actually is the other side. I just had to go there to make sure. And that's it for the other side, as well as the video for Stage 4. Stay tuned for the finale. That'll be the last video for this Let's Play. We're finally going to give Keelhaul Pete's what's his, so stick around for that. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!